Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs, welcome to Snapshot 17w15a. Just thought I'd make a quick video about this because it's introduced a couple of fun things and because I don't really have time to make another video this week, so you won't be seeing any Division episodes or anything like that until next week. But we have some new additions in this snapshot, particularly finally coloured beds. Finally Minecraft has got its act together and provided beds in a colour other than red. And as you can see, I've been making some lovely beach parasols with them. I feel like this one is a little bit big, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, but still it's really nice to have beds of different colours. I can imagine people doing a lot of cool stuff with these other than just the beach umbrella, the standard. It's been around in Minecraft for a little while, that design, but in case you haven't seen it, there you go, you can have that one for free. So, beds are, as usual, made with 3 wooden planks and 3 types of wool, but it can't be different types of wool anymore. You're not going to get a red bed with every type. It's always going to be a white bed first, if you've got white wool handy, or it can be an orange bed if you've got orange wool, that kind of thing. So you either need to dye your wool, or, as it happens, if you've got a white bed, you can dye it a different colour. So everyone's going to start out with a white bed because white sheep are so easy to find, but you will be able to dye your bed a different colour later on, and that's really nice. That's a nice touch. I like that a lot. You can't dye it after that, though, so once it's been dyed one way, then it's not going to be dyed the other way. In fact, I haven't tried that with a bed that starts off orange. Can I then dye that blue? No, I can't. Okay, so it's only white beds that can be dyed, the more you know. But yeah, these are pretty cool, and there's a couple of extra features about these that is kind of cool. They have a combined hay bale and slime block kind of effect. If I go up super high here and go into game mode S, oh, of course, I need to enable cheats. Bear with me. All right, let's try that again. Game mode S, in survival, land on the sand. It's going to take off, yeah, 4.5 hearts. That's pretty hefty. Now, if I go into game mode C again and drop myself from roughly the same height, give or take, onto the beds themselves, like so, a little bit of a bounce, only 1 heart of damage. So they're not completely like slime blocks. You're not going to be able to fall from world height onto these things and survive necessarily, unless you've got really nice armor, I guess. But yeah, they do have a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a spring in them. It gives them a little bit more character, which I like, and I can't see them being used for that mechanic necessarily, but it's just kind of fun. It's kind of fun to be able to bounce around on a bed every once in a while. So that is that. That is beds. Beds are looking lovely right now. I'm really excited that these have been coming to the update. The update is called World of Color after all, so I feel like this is an appropriate addition. Speaking of which, we have a couple of new things in the pack. Let me go back into creative mode and show you. So first of all, an update on parrots from the last episode that I made. Where are the parrots at? Where are my parrots at? There they are. Can't miss that egg. That's a pretty awesome one. If you get a jukebox and a music disc, which I think are still in miscellaneous over here. Yeah, there we go. Let's go cat. Everyone loves cat, right? If you play the records next to a parrot, hey, there it goes. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. There's a kind of party parrot Easter egg in this now, where they start dancing whenever you start playing a music disc like that. And some of them, I think, change color. I've definitely seen it happen. They change color, but their behavior just changes a little bit, which is really nice. I like that addition. It's a lot of fun. They just do a little bit of a bop and then they move on with their day. Now, last but not least, in this snapshot, there have been a couple of changes to the way stairs operate, and this has worried a few builders, but I think it's probably going to work out for the best. So previously, you could actually have glass panes independent of the back faces of stairs. So stairs were not considered a full block, and therefore glass and iron bars and stuff like that wouldn't connect to it. You couldn't place torches on them. Now you can on the faces which are solid. So for example, if I put a corner stair here, if I can connect glass to that, but then when it comes to this side, I can't. So although this is going to mess up a few people's builds when it comes to having glass not connect to something as opposed to connect to something, I think it's probably for the best. As a builder, I don't feel too worried about this. And remember, I was worried about the fact that glass panes were going to be this shape, this kind of rod shape, and it's not really affected me all that much in the end. So I imagine we'll all just start building our builds slightly differently. And having a kind of textured wall like this, if you kind of build up a wall like that, and then still being able to create a window here, is actually going to make really nice effects in interiors. I think that's probably going to please a lot of people, that they can do stuff like this on the interiors and then still have the window connect. So ultimately, I think it's going to be a good thing. When it comes to stuff like ladders, though, you still can't place them on there. You can place torches, but you can't place ladders. So it's still not entirely a full block, and there's still some stuff that you can use. You can kind of leverage certain mechanics for when it comes to stair placement and things like that. So it remains to be seen how this is going to affect builds overall. People haven't been using the snapshot for long enough to really judge that, but hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully I think it's not going to mess with too many builders' plans. But that's going to be it for this video. A bit of a shorter one. I figured I would update you guys on this before I go away, just because I wanted to put a video out so you guys aren't left with nothing. But I hope I will see you guys soon. Take care. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll be back next week. Bye for now.